Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIEVS Home School. I am Sabina Haq, Assistant Teacher of Science, National Ideal English Version School, Deshi. Dear students, today I am going to take a science class for class 8 student based on chapter 11, extra creative questions and answer. Dear students, let's start our today's topic. This is creative question number 9 from your suggestion, and this is the STEM. In your suggestion there is written the name, camera and eye. The first question is, what is mirrors? And the next question number B is, why light changes direction when it enters in a different medium? Question number C is, how do the figure A create image? Explain. That means how camera create image. And question number D is, what are the similarities and dissimilarities between the two figures of the STEM? The answer of the question is, first question was, what is mirrors? The answer is, mirrors is a naturally occurring optical illusion caused due to refraction of light and total internal reflection. Second question was, why light changes direction when it enters in a different medium? The answer of the question is, when a light rays enter from one medium to a different medium, the velocity of light is different in each medium. So light changes its direction when it enters into different medium. Dear student, you can understand, because of the velocity of light in different medium different, that's why it changes the direction and it is the answer. When light enter in a different medium, that time light changes its direction. Question number C was, how do the figure A creates image? Explain. The answer that will be figure 2. Dear students, figure 2 indicates a camera. Before taking the photograph of an object, the ground glass screen of the camera directed to the object and the shutter is opened. Now, by adjusting distance between the lens and the screen, the image is focused on screen, which is placed opposite to the object. The proper brightness of the image is obtained by adjusting the aperture. Now, removing the ground glass screen, the shutter is closed and the ground glass is replaced by the photographic plate. By adjusting the aperture, the shutter time, the photographic plate is exposed to a definite amount of light, which determines the brightness of the picture. The incident light caused chemical reaction to the silver halide grains contained in the emulsion of the photographic plate, which is basically the negative film or image of the object. Dear students, the total answer I have taken from your textbook. You can follow your textbook and you can write the answer according to your textbook. The last question was, we have to write the similarities and dissimilarities between the two figures, that means camera and the eye. The difference and the similarities between the eye and camera is given below. First one, this row is for camera and this row is for eyes. Dear students, that similarities and dissimilarities also given in your textbook properly. You can follow your textbook one. First one is, it is light proof closed box which is painted black inside. For this, it does not reflect incident light occurs. For the eye, first one, the eye behaves light proof enclosure its wall are black, light cannot reflect it. Second one for camera, using the shutter, the lens of the camera can be kept exposed to light for any length of time. And second one for eye, with the help of the eyelid, eye lens can be kept exposed to light for any amount of time. Then third one for camera, the amount of light needed to form the picture can be controlled by adjusting the circular aperture of the camera. Third one for eye, the cornea can auto adjust the necessity at light coming from the image. Now fourth one for camera, every lens has a definite focal length. And fourth one for eye, by muscle contraction the eye can change in one focal length by changing its curvature. And then fifth one for camera, the image of the object is formed by its conversing lens. Fifth one for eye, cornea, aqueous humors, eyelid, vitreous humors together make a convergent lens, the system to form the one image of an object. And sixth one, a real inverted and reduced image of the object is formed on the photographic plate. Sixth one for eyes, a real inverted and reduced image of the object is formed the light sensitive retina. Now come to our next question. The question number 10. See, here is some figure in the stem, and this indicates the light rays entering from one medium to another medium. Here P, Q, R, S. There is no changing direction, that means both are same medium, and here light is coming and reflected angle is lesser than the incident angle. Here refracted angle is greater than the incident angle, and here no change, light go through the normal. Now come to the question, what is called refraction of light? And second one, explain the laws of refraction. Third one, why P and S do not change their direction. And last question number D, which one is the mentioned figure can be create critical angle and total internal reflection. Give reason in favor of your answer with diagram. Dear students, here the answer of A is, why when a ray of light crosses obliquely from one transparent medium into another transparent medium, it is bent at the interface. This is refraction of light. Now question number B was explain the laws of refraction. The answer of the question is, the laws of refraction are, first one, the incident ray, reflected ray and the normal to the interface of any two given medium all lie in a same plane. Now next one, the laws, second law is, when the ray of light is incident along with normal, then the angle of incidence and the angle of refraction and the angle of emerge are all zero. That means come to this picture, these all are zero. Angle of refraction and angle of incidence is 0. Now come to the question number C. Why, look here, why P and S do not change their direction? See, in here the light rays entering with the angle, which angle? It's also emerge with same angle. That means angle of refraction and angle of incidence are same angle. And here in this picture, just I have told that here all are 0. Then the angle of incidence also 0, angle of refraction also 0. Then we have to discuss about why P and S do not change their directions. Now come to the answer. In the figure P, the light rays does not change its direction because the light rays passes to the same medium, and as a result there is no change in the angle of refraction. Again, in the figure S, light rays passes in a straight angle. So, even after changing the mediums, it is the shortest path of the light to take. As a result, the light rays does not change its direction when passing to the other medium. So, this is why P and S do not change their direction. Dear students, that will be direction. Now, come to the question number D. The question number D was, which one of the mentioned figure can be create critical angle and total internal refraction? Give reason in favor of your exam with answer with diagram. The answer of the question is, we know the critical angle is the definite defined as the angle of incidence that provide an angle of refraction of 90 degree. This can only happen when light rays is passing from a denser medium to a rarer medium. In this case, we can observe in the figure R that the light ray is passing from a rarer medium to a denser medium, so the critical angle can be produced in that scenario. Again, when light enters into a rarer medium from a denser media, the refracted ray bend further away from the incident point of the surface. Total internal refraction is the phenomenon that occurs when light wave strikes at an angle larger than a particular critical angle that medium with respect to the all of the surface, which makes the light ray go back to the same medium of the incident ray. This phenomenon can be only take place when light rays goes from denser to rarer medium, and angle of incidence in denser medium is greater than the angle greater than the critical angle. This can also take place in figure R of the stem. These two phenomena are shown in the diagram below. You have to draw the diagram, dear students, from your textbook, whatever I given in your previous class. You have to draw the figure from your textbook. In this figure, OC is the critical angle in the water medium which produce an angle of refraction of 90 degree, which is angle AOQ. Again, since the incident ray RO produce an angle greater than OC, total internal refraction is observed as the ray R prime O reflects back to the same water medium. So, it can be said that both of the phenomena will take place in figure R. Dear student, this is your homework number 20. You have to do as your homework CQ 9 C and D and CQ 10 C and D, and here you have to draw the figure of your textbook, a figure of critical angle and total internal refraction. Dear students, that means this one and this one is your homework. So dear students, I have finished my today's topic. Hope you have understood. If you feel any problem, you can contact with me. I have given my contact number on the board. Keep practicing, learn all the previous question answer and do all the HW regularly, because you will get your city diary and SBM marks on the basis on your performance of HW. Stay safe, stay home. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.